The Dallas Cowboys dominated the Giants in Week 1, but so did the Buffalo Bills today. So was that really impressive? Dallas in Washington this afternoon, tied at 7. The Cowboys have first and goal right before half, and Dak Prescott finds old man Witten. Jason Witten's second touchdown in as many games since coming out of retirement. Dallas up 21-14 in the third. Tony Pollard, 13 carries against the Giants, but doing more with less today in D.C. Sets up first and goal for the Cowboys. Next snap, Pollard would get it yet again. Finds his way to the end zone, his first career NFL touchdown, or so he thought. Holding call on Amari Cooper takes TP's TD off the board. Pollard 22 yards on just 4 rushes today. Cowboys win 31-21. All right, well, if this isn't an omen, I don't know what is. Fire on the field in Nashville before the Titans-Colts game. The pyrotechnics equipment burst into flames. The fire quickly put out on the field and the game got underway. The Titans needing a spark on offense, down 14-7 in the third. Derrick Henry tumbling into the end zone. A field goal made it 17-13 Tennessee. First and goal for Indy in the fourth. Jacoby Brissett drops back to the end zone. T.Y. Hilton has it to make it a 19-17 Colts game. Now, Adam Vinatieri gave the Titans hope. 1 for 3 on extra points for the day. Vinatieri hinted at a possible retirement after the game. Colts go on to win it 19-17. And no Titan will wear the number 9 or 27 ever again. At halftime, the Titans retired the numbers of 2 franchise legends, Eddie George and Steve McNair. George, a 7-time 1,000-yard rusher and owner of the franchise rushing record. McNair, who was killed in 2009, a second all-time in passing yards for the Titans. His brother and widow were on hand for the emotional tribute. A dominating road win over South Alabama was not good enough to warrant a top 25 recognition for the Memphis Tigers, but they moved a lot closer. They received 26 votes in this week's poll, just 12 last week, now ranking them 30th overall. No changes in the top 9. Clemson, Alabama, Georgia, LSU, Oklahoma, the top 5. Utah leapfrogged Michigan to sneak into the top 10. The 2 ranked group of 5 teams each gaining 2 spots in the poll. UCF to 15, Boise State up to 20. Now also receiving votes, Temple after their win over Maryland. Mississippi State hanging on to 4 votes after the loss to K-State. Memphis Tigers made their first road win look easy. Another game without Patrick Taylor, but you wouldn't know it, thanks to the career highs from both Kenny Gainwell and Kylan Watkins. The young backs combining for 285 all-purpose yards and a pair of touchdowns in the 42-6 win in Mobile.
Our young backs are still growing. I thought Kenny showed up big today. Kylan made some nice runs. You could tell he's starting to gain a little bit more confidence as the games go on. Unbelievable catch on the touchdown. But our guys, they're getting better, and the only way you gain experience is to go through it. We're able to play a lot of guys again today, which is good. So we got our hands full. Coming up in the next, I guess, 10 days. But I know we're excited.
Be sure to check out the Mike Norvell Show coming up next right here on CW30 at 10 o'clock. And coming up, why Party Mark could be making a comeback after his second title of the summer.
You're watching Local 24 Sports.
Well, how was your summer? Not as good as Marc Gasol's. He had this many world titles in 11 seasons with the Memphis Grizzlies. Today, Gasol picked up his second since being traded in February. Team Spain won the FIBA World Cup with a 95-75 win over Argentina. Gasol had 14.7 boards and 7 assists, good enough to earn All-Star honors. And if you think he was feeling it at the championship parade in Toronto, imagine Party Mark bringing a title back home to his home country. Hide the sangria. Gasol becomes the 6th NBA player to win an NBA title and a gold medal in the same year. Lamar Odom, the only other NBA star to win a FIBA and NBA championship in a calendar year. Scottie Pippen did it twice in both '96 and with Michael Jordan in '92. Not shown, but absolutely worth mentioning. Women's basketball, 13 of them have 13 women's basketball players have achieved the same feat. After the worst start in over 30 years, the Tennessee Vols finally took a step in the right direction yesterday with a 45-0 shutout of Chattanooga. After the game, Jeremy Pruitt said he wants his team to hate losing more than they enjoyed Saturday's win.
The one thing that you never want to get is where winning doesn't bother you, okay? Well, it bothers me, all right? I can't sleep at night, all right? And I probably make everybody in our building miserable because of it. I know I do at home, all right, but we got to get our players to where that's the way they are, and I think we've got a lot of them in our program that are that way.
Be sure to check out the Jeremy Pruitt Show tonight at 10:30 on CW30. So we have both the coaches' shows coming right up. You got Mike Norvell, then Jeremy Pruitt right after it.
Awesome. How's that weather looking for us?